back, Wildcats. It's been a while, but we are back. And today we are joined by a very special guest, poly leader, a business owner, and someone whose personality is even sweeter than her creations. It's
Lalani Viviana.
Hi. So most people have seen you at rallies and performances associated with poly.
Oh, yes.
You're like always at the front of the dances, leading it. So how long have you been dancing hula, and what's the best part about being a part of poly?
I've been a hula dancer since I would say like about 3. My mom has always brought me around in our outside group, but I actually only started doing Tahitian my freshman year of high school when I joined poly. And yeah, I've been an active member in poly since freshman year, and this is my first year part of council.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Do you think you're gonna run for like president?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure how we do it is by grade. So right now I'm the only junior in council, so I'll most likely be president my senior year.
Period.
Yeah.
You're like so accomplished. So the most biggest event of Poly and Haka is Poly Night.
Yes, of course.
And when is Poly Night, and what can we expect from it?
Poly Night will be March 29th. And at Poly Night, you're going to see dances from, of course, Poly Club, and we explore Tahitian dances and Hawaiian dances. And you'll also see Maori Haka from our Haka Club. And we also invite guest performers, so you'll see Franklin High School's Tinikling Club. And I think we also plan to invite like Consumnes, maybe Pleasant Grove and Elk Grove, and maybe some other schools too.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
wow. And then also just something that I noticed is I feel like this year, Poly and Haka have really stepped it up.
Oh, yes.
You guys are one of the biggest clubs we have on campus right now, which is a drastic improvement, but you guys have always been popping every single year. Would you say like, do you want to say you like influence that, or?
I would say it's me along with everyone else in Haka and Poly Council. I think our energy really reflects on how the members in our club like interact with each other. A lot of us are really close with each other, and Poly and Haka, we do a lot of like collaboration events, I would say. Like we did Friendsgiving, and we also did like a Friendsmas. So that just brings our club close together, and everyone's just comfortable with each other, and it's like we're all exploring like Polynesian culture. So I think it's just it's good that we all can like link up and just have a good time.
Can anyone join at any time?
We actually the only time you can sign up for Poly and Haka is during Club Rush, and that's just because our clubs, it's something that you really have to commit to. Like we even have a contract and a contract fee, but that's really just so that we can prepare you for the best.
And also, I don't know if the viewers know this, but you've probably heard her, not as Alani, but as BB Bakes.
Yeah, BB.Bakes. Yes.
Yes. So you've kind of made a big name for yourself on campus by running your own business. I mean, your treats get sold out in a matter of hours, sometimes even less. How did you get started, and what are you currently exploring in your craft?
So BB.Bakes started in April 2023, but before that I was actually making like Cakesicles in 2020, so during quarantine, and it would be like just for like family birthday parties or like when I went out to see my friends. But I think I brought it to school for the first time as Christmas treats for my friends in 2022. But in April last year, I was just craving them one day, and I made so many, and my dad was like, girl, we're not going to eat all of these. You should just try to sell them at school. So I started selling them. They were just $2 each, and literally like once I got to school in the morning, it was all sold out, and people were just asking me for more, and I was like, okay, I can make you guys more. So yeah, that's how it came about.
So I know you have Cakepops, Cakesicles, and you recently did hot cocoa bombs.
Oh yes.
For the holidays, and I know you're doing donuts now, right?
Yes, definitely exploring different things. So I obviously specialize in Cakepops and Cakesicles, but I do cocoa bombs, I could do pretzels, and right now I am starting to do mini cake donuts, and I think that's gonna start becoming more popular because they're super adorable and they're just so easy to like pop in your mouth and just eat. So I think people are really starting to like those ones.
Do you have any Valentine's Day specials coming up for the couples out there that are start pre-ordering?
Yes. Starting February 1st, I'm going to be opening up my orders for my Valentine's Day boxes. And my Valentine's Day boxes will include a variety of different things, but definitely like Cakepops, a heart cocoa bomb, mini donuts, and possibly pretzels, but I haven't fully decided, so.
Well, have you decided on selling your gingerbread mansions by any chance?
Oh my gosh. That was definitely something that I worked my butt off for. Not by myself, but
shout out to whoever helped out.
Shout out to my best friend Alvin for helping me. Love you lots.
Okay, best friend Alvin. Okay. Is he also a D1 baker by any chance?
Oh, no, but he's definitely one of my biggest supporters. He helps me like sell things, and he gets the word out, and he's my biggest taste tester. Always taste testing my stuff.
I volunteer, actually.
Oh, yes, girl.
I volunteer.
Yes, when I make new stuff, I got you.
So how are you enjoying your $50 gift card?
I actually did not even use it yet.
I'm
waiting for like the perfect moment for me to be like, oh, I'm craving Dutch Rose right now, and then I could just get Dutch Rose for free.
So for the listeners out there, for ASB, we recently had a holiday gingerbread house contest, and you blew it out the waters with having a mansion.
Yes.
I remember like there was like a crowd forming because everyone wanted to see it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. Oh my god. Crazy.
Yeah, and I remember when Kilby announced like who won, we were all like, of course, like who didn't vote, you know. Yeah, I'm so surprised you didn't use a single dollar of your gift card yet.
Yeah. And just want to put it out there, I did not use fake frosting or anything. Everything was all from the kit. I just used the stuff from the kit.
How'd you like come up with the idea of that mansion? I saw there was like a pool and there was like a little marshmallow shack.
So my original idea was actually just to make like a gingerbread house village. So of course,
a village.
Like, yes, but
you're gonna win regardless.
Yeah. So the idea of it was it's gonna have a big fancy mansion, and then it has a lake. So the lake was made out of Jolly Ranchers that we melted up, and then there was a popcorn store. So one of the gingerbread houses had popcorn on the roof, and then the marshmallow thing you were talking about is actually an igloo. It was supposed to be an igloo, and then there was just another like cute little house on the side.
Yeah, so also like how long do you plan on running your business? Like is this something you see yourself doing after high school?
I plan to go to community college after high school, so I think I'll definitely extend my business after high school. And it's something I really love doing, so it's like I'm not like sick of it or I don't feel like obligated to do it. So yeah, I think it'll last pretty long.
Do you plan on doing like big catering orders for parties?
That's actually what I would say I specialize in doing that. So a lot of my orders are definitely for like baby showers or birthday parties. And recently I've been getting orders for quinceañeras and debuts. So I actually have an order in February for a debut. And I'm really blessed for all these opportunities. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, so if anyone has a party, you guys know who to call up.
Right? Hit me up.
And when you do these orders, like how much typically do you make quantity wise?
On an average, I would say maybe 3 to 4 batches. So that makes about 60 to 80 Cakesicles. But if we're talking Cakepops, I could probably make like over 130 or something.
Oh my goodness. Yes. And how long does that usually take you to make all of it?
Since I do dance and I'm a student, it's definitely like a 2 to 3 day process. So I'll take like a day to do my prep work. So that's like baking the cakes and making my dough. And then the next day or two is when I take the time to like form everything and like put the chocolate and just make it all cute and packages up. And then I take my pictures from my Instagram and then they're out the next day.
So like you said, you're also a dancer and obviously a full-time student, and running a business is like no easy task whatsoever, and neither is being in poly. You guys have contracts, and it was so hard getting a hold of you. Like, oh my gosh. You're always out and about. So how do you find time to balance producing weekly orders and going to practice every week and finding time for yourself?
I definitely say that I ask like my customers for a specific date because I need to know if I'm available for that time. Example, like if I know I'm going to be packed with practice that day or I'm going to have like a test the next day, I'm not going to accept the order. But usually or like recently, things have just been working out really smoothly. Like after practice is usually when I'll bake my cakes and stuff. And as I said, it's a 2-day process. So doing the Cakepops and stuff usually just comes right after practice. So like right when I get home is when I start working. And that's what works out.
And what time do you usually get off of practice?
From school, I'll get home like around 5. But when I'm dancing with my outside group, Vaipuna no Tehere, practice like on a weekday, it'll start at like 7. It'll end at like maybe like 9:30, almost 10. So I'll definitely work like after school until practice starts.
And what is like the key to other people that you'd like to advise who are also balancing multiple things at once?
Honestly, I definitely say choose something that you really love doing because, girl, if you don't like doing it, you're not going to feel obligated to do it, or not obligated to do it, but you're not going to feel happy doing it, and you're just like not going to put in your best work and time. So I think that definitely plays a role in it. But also, don't be afraid to tell people like, no, sorry, I can't do it for this time and this date, but this works for me. Like
setting boundaries.
Yeah, like it's okay for people to work around you, and it's also okay to ask for help. Like there's been times like I asked family members or friends to help me, and they're always willing to, so I'm very blessed to have them. I'd also say just have a good environment, have a clean environment, play some music, like just be comfortable.
And you've mentioned to do something you're passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been baking? Since I can see it's definitely a really big part of your life.
I would say I've always been helping around the kitchen. Like I would always be helping my mom make simple things, even if it was just like brownies or cupcakes. But I definitely started baking on my own. Like I would say like 3rd or 4th grade. That's when I started to make like cookies on my own and like brownies and just like simple stuff. But I've definitely always been into baking and decorating.
Yeah, and any final words for the listeners, whether that be advice or I guess promoting the things that you're a part of?
I'd say, of course, find the things that you're passionate about and what makes you happy, and think of it like, would you do this for free? Because I would definitely, like, if I really had to, girl, I would make Cakepops for you guys for free. But
she's a bag chaser.
Yes, girl, we gotta go with the bag. Everything is so expensive. Don't be afraid to ask people to work around your time, and just stick up for yourself and have your own boundaries, and just be confident in the things you do. Like, love what you do, and obviously love yourself. Speaking of love, I'm going to be releasing my 2024 Valentine's Day boxes on February 1st. So keep a lookout on my Instagram, bb.bakes. That's bibi.bakess.
Period. And make sure you really keep checking that, because I promise you guys, it sells out so fast. Like, I'm not even joking. What's like the record, do you know, of like selling out?
Oh, like time?
Yeah.
Definitely when I made ube Cakepops for the first time, that sold out in like 20 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so that was a really, really good turnout.
Yeah, and I think that they're pretty fairly priced. Like I've seen inflation, like it's definitely going up.
Especially because of how long it takes to make these. I think I give a pretty good price. Yeah.
Yeah, and any final words for people interested in poly?
Oh, if you're interested in poly, you can join next year during Club Rush. We also perform at Club Rush, so you can find us after our performance. You can also just reach out to us on our Instagram if you're interested for next year. I really encourage that you join poly, even if you're like not so sure about it. We go through all the basics, and we teach you like techniques that you need for the whole entire year. And we really just prepare you guys for our poly night, which is what our Haka and Poly Club is for. So join even if you're nervous about it. It's amazing. You'll make lots of friends.
All right, guys, be sure to check out bb.bakes, and that wraps up this episode. Thank you to our producer, Allison, videographer, Joseph, and advisor, Mrs. Toyama, for making each episode happen. And let us know what you would like to see next. Peace out, Wildcats.
Mahalo, everyone. Bye.